Was first taking walks around the vineyard, tasting each grapes from each clone of Pinot Noir. So at Madrona Hill Vineyard, there's 4 different types of clones of Pinot Noir: 777, 115, 667, and Pommard. Each clone has their own characteristics that come out in the wine itself. From there, I would walk specific rows, pretty much every row in each block, which was a lot of calf exercises, to figure out which rows in particular were our favorites and going to be ripening the best that year. So 2012, we had some friends over and we did a grape tasting and some blending with the Pinot Noir grapes themselves right before harvest in order to solidify.
Very cool to be involved that early on. I've never been part of blending wine, so to see it take shape that early was really special and different than what I expected, just because I've only up to that point done wine tastings from like the finished result. So to taste the grape juice and how I wasn't expecting it to be quite as sweet, so that took me by surprise, and then just seeing the transformation of how the flavors were when we blended them, and how many different subtle flavors there were between a sweeter grape juice, and seeing that transform to something smooth and bold and rich was kind of amazing. Very cool to be a part of.
Totally. I think it was interesting how we had to look for something completely different than I thought when we were tasting it. You know, when there was certain sweetness and density and everything else in order to determine what the wine would be like later.